Friends, set my timer. It's the Chrome Dances. I have a Shop Miss A haul. Actually, I have another order coming in too. Oh, the back. Ouch. I'm trying to sit this down because I can't have all this on my lap. Ouch. This might be two parts, more than likely. They got new scarves in, guys, if you haven't seen. Oh, I'm gonna have a big old mess here. I don't need this. They send you on some of them a thing that shows you different ways to, and I've already saved one for those little thingies. And this is really lightweight. This is pretty though. This will be pretty. Well, this will be really pretty for spring. Reminds me of the Easter. It's like a lavender chevron on white, and it is an infinity. And I'm just sure these are all 100% polyester, so I'm not even going to look. So very nice. Very, very nice. And I brought another one of these the Cream Shop value assorted pack of sponges. This is my third one. No, not that I've gone through that many. I just want to be stocked up on these. So I'll have brought 3 bags here and there. So I should be well set now. I'm not going to get any more until I start getting low. I have used a few of these, so I'm okay with them. I like the way they work, and I like the variety pack. So I got another one of them, and I had an oops. So something I didn't get, and they credited my account back. You know, I should just put all this mess in my lap and throw it back in the box. I think that would be my best bet if I can pull this off, guys. Maybe. Aha. I think we did it. Yes. Okay, yeah, we did it. There. That's not breakable, so it's okay. And neither is this. Oof. Okay. And then I got from the A-List. Ooh, this is a little bit tiny for an adult headband. It's a headband, and it's got a beautiful cluster of pink and orange, and you know, orange is my second favorite color, red is my first. I just loved it. I mean, just this big thing of flowers, and then it's got, of course, a red band, first favorite color. And I suppose I'm gonna look like a humdinger because I'm pretty wild tonight. But at any rate, it's a beautiful piece. And everything on the A-List is $1, but I don't want that to get smushed, so. And then another A-List item, and ask me why I got these. Just because. But they are a headband with the little, this is the one in the brown with the little, sequin? No, they're not sequins, they're rhinestones on the ears. Little, yeah, I just wanted it. And so I had to have the white one too. And these were off the A-List. Like I say, everything's $1. So I got both of them. I don't want them smushed up neither. And then this here, if I can get one out of it. Okay, I'm making a big mess, but I'll get it cleaned up. I had held this before. This is the Clean Color, Jesus, eyeshadow primer in matte, and this is just such a big bottle, and I tried it and I was happy with it. I don't know about some other people, but I don't have anything to compare this to because this is my first eyeshadow primer, okay? So I have nothing to compare to whether this is shitty or this is excellent. All I know is it seemed okay and it worked for me. So, because I'm not on high-end cosmetics, that is not in my budget. I don't think I own a single piece of high-end cosmetics. About as high-end as I've gotten is my Pantene shampoos. So at any rate, I'll do a little swatch, and but I got one, and I just wanted two more for backup in case they sell out of them or whatever, because I did like it, and yeah, it blends in real nice, and it did a good job when I did put some makeup on. So and these go up because these are backups. Just wanted a couple more because I don't like it when they sell out of something that I like, and that way I know I'm set. And then I got two more of these. I've got one of these Santee. I'm having a horrible eye day, so please bear with me. Face primer. Maggie? What the heck? I can't see that down here, whatever this is saying. But at any who, I got two more for backup because I do like this, and I'll do a tiny swatch. Oh no, these are sealed. No, I won't. I'll get my open one. These two are backup. Ooh. Hold up, guys. Yeah, I don't want to break the seal. This is the one I had ordered. Oh man, am I having a bad day. Yep, I wasn't driving. I don't drive. I'd be deadly. And I had to go to the post office to mail a package and pick up a package, and then I wanted to stop by the grocery store that's like directly behind it because I just wanted to get a pizza to throw in the oven tonight because I didn't feel like cooking. So I like this, and I'm using this almost every day. This primer, I mean, it's this. I know some people say it feels watery, but I really don't mind a watery base because then I know it's not going to be so heavy and clog up my pores. And it's very smooth, and yeah, I'm happy with it, and I'll wear this just by itself a lot of times, and it seems to help just make my face look better. So yeah, so I wanted two more of them. So, and like I say, first time with I'm not used to all this kind of makeup, and so I have nothing to compare it to. So for me, it's good. And then I got, no, come open. That one was kind of loose. That would have been a disaster. I got one clear coat. You guys should know what the heck this is for. Two, because I've been paying $2 a bottle at Walmart. And I'm going to tell you one thing, that A-list jewelry, since it's so big and bulky, trying to coat it is a pain in my ass. But I have to, or I can't wear it. And it takes up a lot of polish. So I got 3 bottles so that I can ever get finished so I can wear the stuff. From my first haul that had a bunch of necklaces and that in there. So I got 3 of them, just for clear coating. I love, yeah, I'll be in these all the time. I'm digging this nose ring business. I have a little trouble getting them in because I have a broad nose. But I learned if I kind of tilt it up and get one side in, and the other will just slide in. So, and they're not too bad if you do it the same way to get them out. I have no problems of mine ever coming off. In fact, if somebody would yank it, it would probably hurt and I'd kick their ass. That's probably what would happen. This one is in rose gold. But at least I try and kick their ass. I still got that, like, I'm 20 years old and, you know, I can just take on anybody, you know, and I'm lucky to stand up. Yeah, that wouldn't help neither, the emphysema. But I still got the toad, you know. Don't jack with me. So at any rate, we got pulled over because of plates. And it was right outside my house. And I was feeling sick anyway, and I really didn't want to go. But it's like I have to go because I know that there's a package I need to pick up. And I had a package I needed to mail out. And it's like I didn't want to cook because I didn't feel like it. So I just would go pick up a couple pizzas from the local grocery store. And they pulled us coming right around the corner. And they didn't even let us get parked. And they kind of turned in front of the house where we parked. And I wasn't feeling good. And I told him, I said, you got to get me home because I'm feeling really sick. When we left the store. And so at any who, then of course I live in the hood, so the cops are very different depending on where you live. So they surround the car, you know, and block all the car doors. And you know, I had already rolled up my window, took off my seatbelt. I was ready to get out of the car because there was no AC. It's 100 and some odd degrees. And I'm sick, and I have emphysema. And it's like, so I had opened my door because I was going to come on up to the house, which takes me a while. I go nowhere fast. And the cop goes, you got to stay in the car. I go, I'm sick. I go, I can't stay in this car. And he goes, you have to stay in the car. And he started to shut the car door. And I put my foot up so that he couldn't shut the door. I says, you can't shut me up in this car with no air. You know, and then I turned around and looked at him, and the sweat was pouring. And he looked at me, and he like, ma'am, you can go into the house. Because I'm like, if you don't let me, you're going to be calling squad within a couple of minutes. I mean, I was almost on the verge of passing out. It's like, I just, you know, it's like he took one look at me and he's like, you can go in the house, you know. So, but in any who, I said, if you need me for anything, just come up to the door. You can come in, you know, but I can't stay out here. I am just too sick. So, and once he seen, you know, I turned towards him, he was like, oh, he's like, yeah, you can go into the house. I wasn't driving, you know, and I kept running from you. So, you know where I live. I leave the door unlocked. I got another, well, that was nice of him, though, actually. You know, I did apologize for putting my foot in the door, and I told him I wasn't trying to be rude, but I am really sick. You know, it's nothing you can catch. It's just my ailments. Another nose ring in rose gold. So pretty. You guys get Anyway, that's my going to get my mail and going to the store. And I knew I didn't want to go out, but I had to, you know, and it's like, and then that episode. But once he seen what was going on with me, he realized that I really was, you know, there was a major problem going on. So, thank God. Thank God, because in another couple minutes, I probably would have passed out, and he would have had to call a squad for me, because I wasn't lying to him. It's like, I'm falling out here, buddy. But I think he knows me, because he's seen me around here quite a bit. So, oh my gosh, is this ever teeny tiny? Holy moly. Well, I finally got one of these styles of nose rings. Oh. You know, that look more like you have a piercing up here, I guess. And it's a cross. But oh my gosh, is it ever, I mean, whoa, it's like, it's in rose gold? Yes, rose gold. I picked up some rose gold pieces. It's pretty, but it's itty bitty. It's itty bitty. Wonder if you could use this for a lip ring. You know, I should just go get a bunch of piercings, but this stuff actually saved me from having to go through all that. Because diabetics don't heal well anyway, you know, and that'd be all I need to do is get an infection. Oh God, I really would love to get a second piercing on my ears. See, my mama did mine when I was like 13 or 12, and it was back in the day, you know, she just numbed it with some ice and a clothespin, and then she had a needle with thread, ran it through my ear, and tied the thread, and then I just put like hydrogen peroxide on it so many times a day, and I've had my piercings. That's the way we did it, and I wish she would have done double. Now see, back in those days, they didn't do double, they just did one. So, and I would pierce my own ears that way if I could see good enough to line it up. But I'm afraid I would be way off somewhere, and so I don't want to, yeah, I don't want to do that. Uh-oh, something's losing some serious feathers here. Oh, maybe not. Okay, it was just hanging. This is from A-List. And it's beautiful. It's, what do they call them, a fastener? Fastener? Shit, I don't know. There's a name for these. And they have this little clip. And it just, you know, you can, I'm eccentric. And I love the Victorian era, you know, or era, whatever you, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I love that period. And so, I love stuff like that. Okay, now, back to normal stuff. I got this, oh, this is pretty. This little headband that's wrapped like in satin, black satin ribbon, orange. It's such a happy color. I just love it. And this is a very older piece, and I thought I've wanted this forever before they sell out. And you know what I'm gonna wear this with? Yeah, my orange outfit. I love this. Oh, definitely. I love that bright orange. And then I got this one. I still haven't found the blue hair that has the elastic that hangs down the back. I haven't found that. No Fergie stuff. God, I want Fergie stuff so bad. We probably won't get that here neither. And I so want some like that Hollywood Boulevard. I want about 3 of those. Because what I hear is, oh, we'll be back.